What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome to the channel, your go-to spot for the latest news, analysis, and all the buzz about our beloved Kansas City Chiefs. Today, I've got something really special for you. We're about to witness a moment that could go down as one of the greatest in franchise history. That's right, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce are on the verge of doing something unbelievable and rewriting the Chiefs' record books. And you know what's even better? It could all happen in the next game, against the Raiders, on Black Friday. Before we dive into the details, make sure to hit that like button, because your support really helps the channel grow and keeps me motivated to bring you more content. And of course, subscribe and turn on notifications, because the season is heating up and you don't want to miss a thing. Now, without further ado, let's talk about how Mahomes and Kelce could make history, and why this moment is so important for all of us who love the Chiefs, building the anticipation. Picture this. You're watching the game at Arrowhead Stadium, that magical place where every cheer from the crowd echoes like thunder. The Chiefs are in the red zone. Mahomes drops back, scans the field, and finds Travis Kelce for the touchdown. Now, imagine that with that single pass, Mahomes becomes the all-time leader in passing touchdowns for the Chiefs, and Kelce breaks the franchise record for touchdown receptions. One play, two historic records. That's exactly what could happen against the Raiders, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this could go down as one of the most legendary moments in franchise history. And not just in franchise history, in the NFL as a whole. Want to know what got Mahomes and Kelce to the brink of this historic moment? Let's dive into their story together. The Chiefs' historic context. To truly grasp the magnitude of what's happening, we need to take a trip down memory lane. Let's start with Len Dawson. For younger fans, Dawson is one of the greatest legends of the Chiefs, having led the team to its first Super Bowl title in 1970. He wasn't just a great quarterback, he was the face of the franchise for decades. When you think of the Chiefs, Dawson has always been the gold standard of excellence. With 237 touchdown passes, Dawson held that record for over 50 years. And now, Patrick Mahomes, with just 6 seasons as a starter, is about to surpass him. This is simply surreal. Think about it. Dawson needed 13 seasons to reach that number. Mahomes is doing it in less than half the time. Now let's talk about Tony Gonzalez. He's widely considered the greatest tight end in NFL history. He was an absolute beast on the field, a force of nature who redefined the tight end position. His record of 76 touchdown receptions seemed untouchable until Travis Kelce came along. Not only is Kelce on the verge of breaking Gonzalez's record, but he's already surpassed the Hall of Famer in total receptions and receiving yards in Chiefs history. It's safe to say that Kelce isn't just carrying the torch from Gonzalez. He's forging a new legacy, one that might even outshine his predecessor, the rise of Mahomes and Kelce. Now that we understand the gravity of the records at stake, let's talk about the journey that brought Mahomes and Kelce to this point. Patrick Mahomes arrived at the Chiefs as a bold gamble by head coach Andy Reid and general manager Brett Veach. They saw something in him that many other teams overlooked. From the moment he took over as the starter, Mahomes proved he was different. He's not just a quarterback, he's a revolution in the game. Sidearm throws, quick defensive reads, and that uncanny ability to create magic out of nowhere, Mahomes has redefined what we expect from a modern QB. And then there's Travis Kelce, who started his career with far less fanfare. He was a third-round pick, but he quickly showed he had something special. His combination of strength, speed, and route-running ability made him a unique offensive weapon. But what truly sets Kelce apart is his football IQ and his chemistry with Mahomes. It's as if they have a telepathic connection. The impact of Andy Reid and Chiefs culture. It's impossible to talk about the success of this duo without mentioning Andy Reid. The Big Red has built an offensive system that maximizes his players' talents. He gives Mahomes the freedom to improvise and puts Kelce in situations where he can thrive. More than that, Reid has created a winning culture. It's not just about winning games. It's about building a dynasty. And let's be honest, fans, we're living in the golden era of the Chiefs. If you've been a long-time supporter, you know how tough things were before Reid, Mahomes, and Kelce arrived. But now, we're favorites nearly every season, and that's no accident. It's the result of consistent work and, of course, the incredible talent of this duo. Historical comparisons, where Mahomes and Kelce stand. When we talk about legendary NFL duos, names like Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison, and Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski come to mind. But where do Mahomes and Kelce fit into this list? In terms of numbers, they're already among the best. But what really sets them apart is their consistency and their impact in clutch moments. When the Chiefs need a big play, it's almost always this duo that delivers. Whether it's the playoffs, the Super Bowl, or a critical regular season game, Mahomes and Kelce always rise to the occasion. The Black Friday moment. Now let's bring it back to the present. The Chiefs are facing the Raiders, a division rival that always makes for exciting games. Beyond the rivalry, there's something special about a game on Black Friday. It's the perfect stage for Mahomes and Kelce to shine. Picture the scene: a packed Arrowhead Stadium, the crowd roaring, and the opportunity to break two of the biggest records in franchise history. This is the kind of moment that turns great players into eternal legends. And honestly, is there anything more satisfying than breaking historic records against the Raiders? I don't think so. The importance of the game and the season ahead. This game isn't just about records. It's a chance to keep the momentum in a season that has all the makings of something special. The Chiefs are on track to once again secure the top seed in the AFC, which means a first-round bye in the playoffs. But Mahomes and Kelce know they can't get complacent. They understand that to achieve the ultimate goal, a third Super Bowl in 4 years, every game matters. That mindset is what sets them apart. They don't play for stats, they play to win. Always. Engaging Chiefs Kingdom. So Chiefs Kingdom, what do you think? Can Mahomes and Kelce break both records on the same play? Or is that too much to ask for? And more importantly, where do you rank this duo in NFL history? Can we already call them the greatest of all time? Leave your thoughts in the comments because I want to hear what you think. Let's debate together. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with everything Chiefs in this historic season. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, go Chiefs!